Precious Chidera Okafor, the daughter of Prophet Dr. Chris Okafor. I used to live with him years ago and I left around 2020. Yes, I left around 2020 because things were about to get out of hand. While I was living in the house, amongst all my siblings, I'm the only one from my mother, while the four of them are from a different mom. While I was living in the house, I used to get treated unfairly. Like, it was very, very visible, and even the workers in the house could see it. And one evening, he called me to his room that he wanted to speak to me. And after I went in, he was, standing behind the door. And then he locked the door and he said I should sit down. And I sat on his bed and he started speaking to me. He started telling me that he knows that I always feel bad because of how he treats me differently from my siblings. But he's only doing that because he loves me. And he wishes that fathers could marry their daughters, that he would have gotten married to me. And that was when he started to touch me, like touch me all over my body. And in that moment, I was sitting very still and frozen because I could not really understand what was going on. And that was how we continued. On different occasions, he would call me. Like another time, he called me and then he locked the door again. And then he started trying to kiss me all over on my lips and all over my body. And it felt like I was quiet for a long time because for me, as at that time, I was somebody that was so desperately seeking the validation of my father. I was alone in the house. I didn't have any, siblings of my own. So the fact that he was, talking to me, at least, like, for me, all I was thinking about at that time was, okay, if this is going to at least make my dad talk to me, if this is going to make him treat me equally and fairly, then okay. And there was a day I had a terrible dream. And as a man of God that he is, I went to meet him. So we would pray together. And that was the night that he almost penetrated me, but it didn't happen. I think he saw how scared I was and how I was sweaty and shaky on the bed. So he said I could leave and I left. And that was when I was able to use a teacher's phone in school, and I decided to tell my mom about all that was going on. Then the next week or a few days after, she came to get me from the house, and that was how I left.
How old were you then?
I was about 14, 15 years old at that time.
Wow. So when you told your mom, what did she do about it?
She cried so much, and she was serving at that time. She was I think she was in a northern state, so she had to come back, like she had to calm down. And mind you, I don't know if I should put this out there, but he also forcefully had his way with my mom when she was 15. That was how she was pregnant. That was how she got pregnant.
You raped your mom? You were born out of rape?
Yes, out of wedlock, yes.
Wow.
When she was just 15, she used to attend this church and she was in the choir. So that was how he knew her and that was how he raped her.
So who pays your school fees? Like, who pays your school fees?
All right, guys. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, guys. Happy Sunday, everyone. Thank you for joining me. Please, as you join, kindly help me to click a like on the video on Facebook, on YouTube. Help me to kindly click a like on this video. And this is a special thanks to the Lagos State Commissioner of Police, Olorundare Jimoh. I want to say a very big thank you to him on this case. I woke up to a very good news this morning that he has asked for a probe into the case that is going on, the case of Chris Okafor, and especially his sexual misconduct. And not only that, I'm sure other cases will come up because there is an allegation of eliminating people, but we leave that to the government. We are more concerned about the abuse of minors, and also, of course, the elimination of people also. We are concerned about that case as well. So let me just quickly read what the news said. It said the Lagos State Commissioner of Police, Commissioner Olorundare Jimoh, has ordered the State Criminal Investigation the Mountain of Liberation and Miracles Ministries, Chris Okafor. The order comes amid growing outrage generated by the viral allegations circulating on social media in recent days. Saturday Punch reported that the popular cleric stepped down from pastoral duties on New Year's Eve Day as the allegation escalated, with several women, including Nollywood actress Doris Ogala, coming forward with different narrations against him. The cleric had last Sunday publicly apologized to Ogala during a church service where he knelt on the pulpit, admitted to past mistakes, and sought forgiveness. And this is what some of us were talking about, that him asking for forgiveness does not erase the crime committed. He admitted to some mistakes. What are the mistakes? The government needs to ask. What did he do? The government needs to ask. Has he been abusing other people's children as well, which is my own major concern? Apart from the children, his own children, who has come forward, spoken to very dark man. The wife, ex-wife, alleging him of several atrocity as well. And some of us were trying to educate many of you that this kind of issue, somebody that is entrusted, somebody in the position of leadership, has a place of trust where they don't cross boundaries. But from every allegations coming forward, it's looking like Chris crossed boundaries. Number one, he accepted his mistakes. That means he did some of the things he did. He's been alleged of. He admitted when he came out to speak, and he begged for forgiveness. So we want to say a very big thank you that Lagos State Commissioner of Police is listening to us. And I want this video, please help me to share this video so that Lagos State Commissioner of Police are more interested in them, not general Nigerian police force as a whole. So please don't get it mixed up. Lagos State, like I've always been saying, if you've been watching my videos, I always say it that Lagos State, when it comes to domestic violence, sexual abuse on minors, molestation or whatever, as long as it can be proven, I always say that Lagos State, I give it to them 100%. They are trying. They may not be perfect, but Lagos State is really trying in that area. If you go to their portal, you will see some people already are there as sex offenders. But because you only stay on what you see on news. You don't look for other stuffs. Lagos State, I keep saying, is trying, and I will not stop saying it. Yes, I talk about the bad things going on in that country, but that particular aspect, I know Lagos State for that. They've been doing a wonderful job. Now, the Lagos State Commissioner of Police is standing up on this case, and I'm very sure Lagos State Lagos State against domestic violence and sexual abuse, I'm very sure they are very much involved in this case. And this is an appeal. It's an appeal to Lagos State government, to Lagos Commissioner of Police. This is an appeal to him. Because already people are being skeptical, People are being skeptical. People are being skeptical about them. The comments I've been seeing under this post, when I posted that Lagos State is about to stand up and fight for this, a lot of people are skeptical. It's like people lost that total hope that they would do anything. Like some people said, it's a lie. And I'm going to let some of the comments roll by. This is it. All the comments, Somebody said, I don't trust the police. And I was trying to educate the person that said, no, this is Lagos State domestic violence and sexual abuse, trying to step into this case. Some said, good, but will they follow through? Nigerian police and money, now best you. Some said, don't pop the champagne yet. Do you trust their investigation? Some other people said, the pastor will settle with US dollar. Let's wait and see. Somebody said, okay, over to Nigerian police. We are waiting for their investigation. Somebody said, good news if them no go later take bribe. Somebody said, Nigerian police. Another person said, RNG investigation. Somebody said, the Nigerian police are part of the spiritual scams in Nigeria. And blah, 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 blah. In fact, two numerous negative comments, like Nigerians have totally lost hope. So this is another way for the government not to make us lose hope again. I'm appealing to Lagos State government, and we appreciate them stepping. I told people, I said, look, for them to step into this case, they can as well behave like they didn't see. There is nothing we can do. We've been shouting that no, this is not right. And why are we shouting? We are shouting because of other people's children. We are shouting because of other people, other pastors that are doing this kind of a thing. And they carry on, and people don't know what is going on. I brought out a video yesterday. I did an investigation. I did an interview with a man, which is very rare. Men don't come out. But we saw a man who summed up strength and courage to speak and said, this is what happened to me in Ijebu diocese under the Catholic. The guy told his story. I'm bringing it out in parts. I posted a part 1. The rest of the video is still on my YouTube. But because Facebook people watch short videos, I'm trying to post in part for them. So I saw the way some of our people are thinking. It's so sad that we have gotten to this stage where we have normalized bad things, where we think people can do things and just apologize and move on. In a sane society that I will not keep saying, and I want to believe Lagos State is kind of saner when you are talking about other states in Nigeria. I know that to some extent, except you don't take your case to them. Concerning children welfare, I have asked people to go and they got justice for their children. It's when you sit down, you just lost hope and say, it's not working, Jerry. Make a move. Try, go. As long as you are living in Lagos State, go. Don't lose hope totally. Make a move. But because we have lost hope totally, we just allow people to do bad things and go on. And they move on and they continue to mess up people's lives. Many of you don't know because Bishop Feyi's church, they keep portraying videos on social media as if he's still preaching. Bishop Feyi has been in jail for the past 3 years. It was the public outcry that made them arrest him too during that time. The case took a while, but justice was given. Justice was given. And I will tell you, if you are a victim, never be afraid to speak. This is the era where people are speaking out and government does not have any choice than to listen to us. They don't want their names to be spoiled. They don't want their names. They want to redeem the image of lost of the past. This is why we should use social media to our advantage. When we see something, but don't post propaganda. What you know is not true, don't post it. Don't bear false witness. As long as you know what you are saying is true, be confident to post it and to share it. This is our own voice. This is our own power. This is a case that is involving minors that was perpetrated when these people were minor. The girl said, my mother was 15 years as a choir member. And this man slept with my mom. The girl said I was between 14 and 15 when this man slept with me. We all saw the video of his daughter that he was trying to use to do damage control. If you are Lagos State has psychologists that will analyze that video of the daughter. That daughter that he brought out. That is daughter that he brought out. Everybody, that albino lady, the girl, when he brought that lady out, the body language of that girl says a lot that something is not going on. That something is going on. It says a lot. The way the boy was shaking. I mean, the girl was rolling her eyes, and your child should be proud to look straight into your face when you are talking. But that girl was looking down. Another lady came out. She said, I know Chris very well. I know when these children were very young. I know something was wrong with them, but I couldn't place my finger at what it was then. Now it's making sense. He said these children, Chris follow these children anywhere they go with phone call to make sure they are not talking to people. His own children. He didn't step down. He only wanted the noise to go down. Yeah, they are still showing his video. And stepping down does not mean justice should not be done. King of the game, how are you, my brother? Stepping down doesn't stop that case being investigated. He can step down for all he like. He can stop preaching for all he like. We are calling for justice. Lagos State have stepped in. We are applauding them for listening to our voice. And they said they are stepping in through the noise being made on social media. And they want to proceed with investigation. What do we know? What are the atrocities? There is an allegation on Car Truth too that said this man eliminated people allegedly. How do we know how many people, if it is true? And I want to believe the government is going to fail us in this. We want a safe environment. We want where our children will be safe. We want where our children will leave them to play with their mates and we know they are safe. We want a society where our women, our ladies will be safe, not somebody using their office to destroy them. We want an environment where a place of trust. Church is supposed to be a place of safe place for children, for adults, for everybody. Why is church becoming a place that everybody is now becoming, a lot of people are becoming scared of going or even taking their children to? Christian Association of Nigeria, we keep calling on them to purge. They are to be in charge. They are to be in control. Pentecostal Fellowship of Nigeria, what is their job? What is their job? Are they not to regulate who and who can say, I want to be a pastor? Are they not to regulate how somebody would just wake up and say, God called me? What is their character? What is their mental state? Who are they? Do they vet them? Or somebody can just wake up because I don't have a job and say, I want to be a pastor. And once the money start rolling in, they use that money. They become so powerful. We see how all of them are going around with police as if they are working their government officials. We see how they go around with 6-10 policemen. A lot is going wrong in that country. A lot needs to be corrected. And we are not going to keep quiet. And when we see the government doing good things, we are going to applaud them. And this is one of them. I am saying a very big thank you to Commissioner of Police, Lagos State. Thank you so much, sir. You are proving to us that you are a father that listens. You are telling us you are watching everything and you don't want to keep quiet as a father. You are putting those children, those girls, in the position of your own children. You are being empathetic by doing this for us. We want to say a very big thank you. And we hope this justice will truly prevail in this case. We are hoping and wishing that at the end of the day, the victims will be allowed to speak without fear, without intimidation. We are saying a very big thank you to you, sir. That a thorough investigation will be carried out concerning who Chris Okafor is. Who is Chris Okafor? Who is Chris Okafor? Are we to allow his type to stay in the society, to mingle with people, to be in control and in charge of people's lives? Respect to you, sir. And we also want this case to be made a public case, in the sense that findings should be made public. This is a public place that the world, this is not even about Nigeria. This case has gone so viral. It went too viral beyond our imagination. Go to TikTok, it's everywhere. A lot of people have sent that video to me. Is this you? I say, yes, that is me interviewing somebody. So it is no more a Nigerian case. It is a case where the world is watching what is going on with us. In this place, when such allegations are made against people, especially people placed in place of trust, what they do, number one, they step down. Number two, thorough investigations will be carried out. And such investigations will be made public. In fact, most times, the culprit confesses to most of whatever they do, especially when it comes to abusing people. They confess to it. Yes, I did it. I am sorry. I know I shouldn't have done it. But it doesn't mean they will not pay for it. They pay for it, and that gives people that peace. It gives the victims the peace needed. When victims are being victimized, they are being blamed. That is the society we have, and it should stop. You don't blame victims when they come out to talk. You give them shoulder. You give them succor. You give them listening ear to speak their story. It is their story, not your own story. You let them speak. And when these people are found guilty, they sentence them to where they belong. They put them where they belong until they know they are corrected. Sometimes a lifetime. If they can jail the likes of R. Kelly in this country, who is Chris Okafor? If they can jail the likes of P. Diddy, who is Chris Okafor? If you are hearing kind of stories that once police see money, it shows how much our people have lost confidence in the law. And it's a pain when I read such things about my country. When people will say, are you trusting the police? Well, do you think the police will do anything once they give the police money? Well, the police will go, the police will scatter the case. They only want people to shut up. We are not going to shut up on this case. And I want to believe the commissioner of police under Lagos State, especially the Lagos State, I know when it comes to this kind of case, I know this case is something in the right direction. I know they have started in the right direction. Investigating should give us some kind of confidence. They are listening to us and they are ready to do something. Don't let us be discouraged. Okay, guys, we are not going to be discouraged and we are not going to keep quiet. I have said it. I said it earlier this year. I have seen some people, you, this woman, go and rest. I am not resting on this case. You, this woman, what is your business? It is my business because it is happening in our environment, where I come from, where I still have families, where I have nephews, I have nieces. So I'm not going to keep quiet. Okay? How do we make better society? By speaking out. How do we make a better society? By the law listening to us, which is what Lagos State has done. The Lagos State government is listening. Lagos State Commissioner of Police is listening to us. They have listened to everything. They did not wave it away. They did not say they are chasing clouds. Like many of you have been telling us, we are chasing clouds. They didn't say we are chasing clouds. They said, we want to investigate. We want to see. We want to know what is going on. And I hope at the end of the day, the truth shall be established. We have become a society that enables abusers. We have become a society that see abusers as heroes. We have become a society that clap for abusers. We have become a society that sees an abuser as our leader. What is wrong with us? A lot is wrong. We are not acting normal anymore. Many of us are not behaving normal anymore. Many of us are not thinking well anymore. I want to give thanks to every voice behind this behind this case, starting from Very Dark Man. Thank you, Very Dark Man. You are doing a good job. And I know since this case has gotten to Lagos State Commissioner of Police, we are heading somewhere. And I know you have more, like you said. I know you have more. I know you have more. Thank you so much. And for every other person, people agitating on this case and calling for justice, thank you, everyone. Please don't be tired. Don't keep quiet. What they want is for us to keep quiet. What they want is for us to stop posting about him. What they want is for us to concentrate on other things. No, this is a very serious case. You don't keep quiet until justice prevails. You don't. And I'm trusting that the likes of Antonia Ujenagbon, I know you have done so many cases, and I know on this one too, you will not keep quiet. Antonia Ujenagbon, I know you are passionate about injustice of this regard, and I'm trusting you will not keep quiet too. I'm trusting you will put everything, you and your team, you will put everything to make sure justice is done. Somebody is saying I should not just stay in America, I should come into Nigeria. Ara yín là ń bá wí tí bá fún ẹ ní èpè nísìn. Ìwọ ló máa fẹ́ ru ẹ sílẹ̀ tó máa lọ síbòmíì. What I am doing, many of you cannot do 1/10 of what I'm doing. Our voice has been loud. A lot of voices have been loud on this case. And justice will prevail. I want to say thank you once again to Lagos State Police Commissioner of Police. Thank you so much, sir. We are depending on you. We are relying on you as a father. We are holding on to you as a father to make sure justice prevails. Not only for the minor, not only for the children, for more investigation if other children are involved. Not only for Ebere as well. Ebere was made to go for 4 abortions. How many other atrocities, worst, do we know that Chris Okafor has committed? How many more? How many more? You see that nobody is laying emphasis on on Doris now. We are laying emphasis on the other people. This is not about Doris. Doris was just used to open the cans of worms in Chris Okafor's life. She's an instrument being used to open the life, the wickedness going on, all in the name of church. Christian Association of Nigeria, Pentecostal Fellowship of Nigeria, a big shame on all of you. Every one of you in Christian Association of Nigeria and Pentecostal Fellowship of Nigeria, starting from your president, Bishop Wale Oke, and the rest, Pastor Ayoshere Jafo, Batiwa Shimolowo, Bishop Abioye, Bishop Oyedepo, every one of you that has kept quiet on this case. You all are supposed to be the mouthpiece. You are supposed to be a regulating body for Pentecostal Fellowship of Nigeria and Christian Association of Nigeria. But you all kept quiet on this kind of very grievous case. You allow people to carry on. Anybody can just open church and say, I'm a pastor. And before you know it, they call you to come and minister in their church as a they will call you as the fathers of faith. So these are the kind of life fathers should live, or these are the kind of things fathers should encourage. A father should encourage crime. A father should encourage people sleeping with minors. A father should encourage everything this guy has been accused of, because I'm yet to see. Only 1 or 2 guys came out. One pastor, Kesena Esiri, I hope I got the name right, and another pastor, I don't know his name now. I posted his video. That guy too spoke truth to power. He said big shame for Pastor Ashimolowo to go and join Chris Okafor. By then, we didn't even know there are so many things that will still come out. To join Chris Okafor to another woman while he has crisis with one woman. And they went to go and do a private wedding. Big shame to all of you. You all don't matter. You are only after your pockets, not after people going to church. If you are interested in the welfare, the mental states of people coming to your church, the mental health, you will not be keeping quiet when all these things are going on. You will not be behaving as if nothing is going on. You will have come up and speak and call him for questioning, even before the police start their own job. But every one of you carried on. Maybe, for reason best known to you guys, maybe, who can say, birds of the same feather flock together. Birds of the same feather flocks together. I'll stop here. Thank you so much, Commissioner of Police, Lagos State Command. We appreciate you, sir. And we are looking forward to more progress on the case. I appreciate you, sir. Thank you for doing your job the way it's supposed to be done. We await your investigation and the outcome. Thank you, sir.